the sky was full of flurries. The mountain came and went. We found refuge in the tent. The scenery coming down from Wolf Run Cabin to Windy Gap was fantastic and even better than we imagined. We stopped to take tons of photos. I gathered a bit of Labrador tea, which made a nice change from our regular spruce needle tea. I love the limestone formations and the arch that comes into view as you wind your way upwards. Sunset with orange-lit clouds drove us back to the cabin for a late-night conversation. Love the peace of this place. Brings peace of mind.
Sir Jason the Prepared and Lady Sara of Wounded Knee galloped into Windy Gap on the noble studs Rhino and Rocky Mountain, with their squire Junie the Little trolling faithfully alongside. The journey had been long and perilous, yet the weary travelers were fueled by their singular purpose to locate the legendary Windy Gap Hot Springs. Sir Jason was fair and strapping, with a deep knowledge of nature and how to be in it. Hailing from the land of potatoes, he nevertheless felt at home in the rugged, solitary wilderness of Alaska's interior. Lady Sara was musically inclined and spread joy and peace through her sweet violin melodies. On long cold trips such as this one, she was known to slip bourbon into all of her hot drinks, regardless of the hour. After realizing this morning she should have packed an extra pair of petticoats for the frigid temperatures they were sure to encounter, Sir Jason chivalrously offered her a spare pair of his nightly drawers. He also whips up the finest pancakes anywhere, and is handy with a sewing machine. Squire Junie lapped the noble studs for the entire journey, joyful tongue flapping for hours, her ancestral wolfness emerging as the hours passed. The three travelers, along with Rhino and Rocky Mountain, had embarked upon this dangerous quest to heal Lady Sara's knee, compromised by a courtly tournament over a year ago. Doctors had attempted to diagnose the injury to no avail. Sir Jason had heard of a mysterious hot spring near Windy Gap Cabin, one that only appeared by the light of the moon and to those with pure intentions in their hearts. The three hoped their quest was not in vain. Sir Jason and Lady Sara strapped on their moose-hide snowshoes, bundled in their royal insolent finery, and set off along Fossil Creek due south. Although the details of their journey are too extensive to detail here, rest assured they grappled with dragons, consulted with witches, bargained with goblins, and were merry with the elves. At last, the three reached a mysterious cave deep in the jagged limestone protrusions. Near the entrance of the cave, they could see sparkling water reflections on the cave ceiling, with steam billowing forth and gentle music emanating from deep within. This certainly was the magic hot springs they had been searching for. However, as they came nearer, they saw the entrance was barred by an ugly, menacing troll. "Step 1 foot closer and I'll eat you up. I'm the fiercest troll in these mountains and I have a heart of mud and garbage. These are my hot springs, and none shall dip their toes in except me." Sir Jason and Lady Sara were petrified, and Lady Sara's knee was more throbbingly painful than ever. They felt themselves losing hope. Suddenly, Squire Junie the Little bounded out of the snow and fixed her golden eyes on the troll's hideous face. The purity of her love and the completeness of her adorable nature melted the troll's mud pit garbage dump of a heart. He wept bitterly, yet joyfully, and beckoned the three to enjoy his hot springs with him. All sipped chamomile tea, discussed current events, and pet the dog, who wouldn't go in the hot water for anything.
Sawed wood until our arms were ready to fall off. We're low on Carolyn's for the coffee, but no panic, as we're heading home today. Horrors! We forgot the spatula. White Mountains 100, Checkpoint 3, 60 miles. A great number of hungry people showed up here. We gave them meatballs, sometimes Coke. Some were wary, some weary, and many, many were cheery. Some made it in, some had to be carried out. The trail was a challenge for them all, no doubt. Sex on the beach? Not in this state. The trail was a fun experience. The frozen overflow gave us a little more work than expected. It tipped our sled a couple of times, but we mushed onward after battling the ice and sled. Sunshine and snowfall couldn't make up its mind today. Beautiful day in the White Mountains.